schools. Lots to do, so hopefully everyone is getting outside to enjoy this last day of summer break before everyone goes back to school tomorrow. Lots of things to do today, even though they're all last. We've got the end of the Vail Film Festival, so great opportunity to get out, check out some of these films, especially before all these young filmmakers are, well known and everything else. You can get in there now and go see some of these screenings. It's a great opportunity. If you haven't gotten one of the passes, you can still go pay individually for films if you only have time to see one or two today. But a great day to go check some of that out over in Vail today. You do not want to miss that. Really fun opportunity too if you have that older student who's maybe thinking about film or something else as they get ready to go to college. A lot of fun to go check out for anyone, as well as for your younger family members before everyone goes back to school. Today is also the last day for Circus Bella. That's happening over in Avon at Nottingham Park. The shows are going to be at 1 and 4 today, so a lot of fun to go check out. I would call it a modern circus. They don't have any animal acts, which is very cool. The music composition for the circus is completely original, and it's all done to match the different acts, and lots of fun, from contortionists to trapeze work, all sorts of, the circus is always fun for all ages. I drove by that yesterday and I just had that aroma of cotton candy. Oh, it smelled so good. I can't wait to go later today. But if you are looking to do something coming up, maybe next weekend, you're getting ready to head home today, we're going to check in with Eric, and he's going to tell us about some events coming up in the Valley.
Hey, thanks a lot, Michelle. I am perched overlooking the town of Avon right now because I've got a great chance to show you the route for the Colorado Classic Bicycle Race. Now, this is next Friday, August 23rd. This is coming up Friday, and it's going to shut down the town of Avon and Beaver Creek, or at least the roads, for the majority of the day. That's because there's going to be cyclists, competing in a race around the town of Avon. Now, Colorado Classic is a special event. It's a women's-only bicycle race, and essentially it's 7 laps around the entirety of the town of Avon. So that's about a 6-mile stretch both ways. So it's 35 miles around the town of Avon. You're going to go all the way to the end of those buildings to the east there, and then come back to the trailer park area, and then they'll go all the way up Beaver Creek Mountain. So it's a total of about 50 miles. Insanity. And in just about 8 weeks, Beaver Creek Mountain in the distance is going to have snow over it. There's still snow in the New York mountain range over there. You can just see off in the distance. But in just a bit, there's going to be snow on these mountains. There's a cool breeze in the air right now, and I am hyped for winter. And you only have until Labor Day, so it's only a couple more weeks to secure the lowest price on your Epic Pass. By Labor Day, you get the lowest price, so lock that in. You get access to 17 additional resorts this year. Vail just finalized the purchase of some Midwestern and Eastern resorts, so in addition to mountains like Snoqualmie and Stevens Pass in Washington, and Afton Alps in Wisconsin, and Mount Snow in Vermont. Now you're going to get access to Hunter Mountain in New York, New Jersey area. Huge centralized mountain, Hunter Mountain. It's just going to be a wonderful year, and we're happy to welcome all those resorts into our family. And we got a great Good Morning Vail in store for you. Myself, along with Minnie, the golden retriever, who's watching out for more puppy friends up here, are going to be taking you on a little tour of the Avon Preserve Trails here. We've got Michelle Seamer live in our studio interviewing the Vail Rotary Club about their upcoming duck race. And we're going to introduce you to plenty of fun businesses. But first, a look at your local weather.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4600. 888-476-0 or visit our website, carrotsvale.com.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
I can't believe it.
Sophie opened up a wormhole through time.
Elle ne va pas, non? Pour les filles, regardez-moi! C'est complètement de ta faute!
No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on my car insurance with Geico.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
Oh, look at that sunshine out there. There's Minnie out there enjoying all that sunshine. Absolutely beautiful day today coming your way. One of those perfect Colorado blue sky days. We're pretty mild out right now too, in the upper 50s, and that sun is going to stay out all day. Put on that sunblock, go outside and enjoy the last day of summer break. We're going to be warming up today to about 78 degrees. So if you are in the sun here in Eagle County, that is going to feel really warm. A great day to go over to Nottingham and enjoy the lake over there. A little cooler tonight, dropping down to a low of 46 tonight overnight. That sun setting at 8:01. So hopefully you can get out there, enjoy dinner al fresco, maybe have the last of your summer barbecues before the kids go back to school. If you're traveling along the I-70 corridor, 96 in Denver today. Don't go down there, just stay up here. The weather's much nicer. 88 to the west of us in Eagle, 80 in Avon, and 78 in Vail today. And if you like this sunny weather, it is going to be a great start to the school week ahead of us. We're looking at 73 on Monday and Tuesday. As we get into the middle of the week, we have a little bit of that chance of precipitation coming back, but overall it is going to be absolutely great week ahead. Stay with us. We're going to be checking in with Eric, and he's got some sad news to report on one of our very long-time locals.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Thanks a lot, Michelle. I'm going to get into a little bit of memorializing one of the Vail legends in just a little bit. But first, I wanted to tell you guys where I'm at for this epic morning. It's a great place that you can bring your friends and family to if you're just visiting our valley and just looking for a mellow bit of activity. Or if you've got a dog with you, a lot of people bring dogs on their vacation. I know I certainly would bring Minnie. You want to bring them up to the Avon Preserve Trails here. This is a nice shot of the entirety of this network. So it's kind of meandering trails laid amongst some sagebrush. Really great stuff up here. There's families of deer that live here that I always run into, so Minnie has a great time with that. Minnie being my golden retriever you guys just saw. So this is known as the West Avon Preserve Trail Network System. If you just look up Beaver Creek Point in your Google or Apple Maps, it'll take you to that little parking lot you can kind of see off in the distance. And that's the best place to come for hiking here. There's about 1.5 miles of trails that kind of roll around this big upper bluff here and kind of snake their ways through the sagebrush. And what's really great about this, why I highly recommend it for dogs, is that it is totally acceptable to have your pups off leash like little Minnie is. So it's a great place to bring your dogs when you're on vacation, let them run around a little bit. I'm going to show you plenty more of these amazing trail networks here coming up. But first, we're going to take a short break, come back. I'm going to give you guys a bit of memorial on Peppy Gramshammer, who just passed away yesterday from Vail.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
In a world where thousands of rubber ducks must fight to survive, only one is strong enough to make it through the relentless gauntlet of Gore Creek. At the end awaits a finish so grand that it lives on in legend. It's the 2019 Vail Duck Race presented by Engel & Volkers. You could win $5,000 and be eligible to win $1 million while helping to support Vail Rotary Club. To buy your duck or for more information, log on to vailduckrace.com. The ducks start their journey in Vail Village Sunday, September 1st.
Well, Vail is a mountain that is certainly steeped in history, and a member of the Vail family yesterday that's an integral part of the history of the mountain just passed away. That was Peppy Gramshammer. He was 81 years old, and this man truly lived an amazing life, absolutely loved life. So Peppy was raised in Austria as a cheesemaker, and then he wanted to become a skier because he didn't want to make cheese. He liked it, but wanted to be a skier. So he became an internationally renowned ski racer, won all the races that he competed in his very first year in Austria, and then moved his way over to America to start competing. And this is where he sort of became known to the founders of Vail, Pete Seibert and Dick Hauser. And Dick Hauser is really the one responsible for bringing Peppy to Vail. So when Vail was first founded in 1962, they knew they needed to have a famous European ski racer living in Vail, promoting Vail, and showing the world that Vail could truly be a fabulous ski resort. So Dick met Peppy in Sun Valley, brought him to Vail, showed him some film as Vail, kind of whetted his appetite. And then Peppy was training in Aspen and met his wife Shika that same year. Then they both moved to Vail, and after just a year of skiing in Vail, Peppy absolutely fell in love with it and built his hotel. It's right on the corner of Bridge Street and Gore Creek Drive. It's the big yellow building, Peppy's. It's got a fabulous, truly Austrian restaurant, great hotel, as well as a ski store. And Peppy really became famous for being the ultimate ambassador of Vail. He was always walking up and down Bridge Street. Even late into his life, you could see him carrying his skis on his back and using a walker to get up Bridge Street to still go skiing. So that just shows you truly how much Peppy loved the sport. He was so influential to the town of Vail as well for establishing a premier retail and hotel, which is something that Vail truly needed to compete with the other ski areas like Aspen that were famous for that more high-end mentality. And so that's what Peppy's did. Peppy, as a person, brought more influence to Vail, and then as a business owner established Vail as being high-end, which is what it needed to compete with Aspen. And fun story about Pepe, his first day at Vail, they took him down the back bowls, or what was the most back bowls at the time, which is Chair 5, Sun Up and Sundown Bowl. And that run is called Forever because when Pepe got to the bottom of it, he looked around and said, that took forever to get down. So Pepe, thank you so much for everything you did for our valley. You're me missed, buddy. You're a good dude. We got more Good Morning Vail coming up right after this.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Glenwood Hot Springs Resort. A whole new side to water.
That is a look over in Glenwood at the hot springs down there, and it is a beautiful day in Glenwood as well. That sun is just waking up, coming to join us here in Eagle County, and it is going to be such a beautiful sunny day today, regardless of what you're doing today. Put on that sunblock because that sun is going to be out full force today, and we are just going to heat up all day long. We're going to reach a high today of 78. So that's going to feel really hot if you are in the sun down here. So maybe go to the lake over in Nottingham. Just get outside and enjoy everything you can do today. It'll be a mild evening as well, cooling down to about 46 overnight. That sun starting to set earlier and earlier with that sun dropping behind the sky at 8:01 today. Just in time to get the kids ready for bed early, to get ready for that whole cycle of waking up for school tomorrow. If you are traveling along the I-70 corridor, pretty warm to the west of us today, 88, 80 in Avon, 78 in Vail, still in the 90s in Denver, all the way up to 96. That is a hot day in Denver, but it is going to continue to be just a beautiful week in front of us. Monday, we're going to reach a high of 73 on Tuesday. Once we get to the middle of the week, we're going to have that chance of afternoon showers developing, mainly between 4 and 6 during the mornings and school hours. You should have pretty dry, clear skies. So nice weather to walk back and forth to school. We're going to take a look next at Vail Resorts Epic Promise, which is a wonderful program they do for their employees. So let's have a look.
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and a kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Welcome to the land of those who do. 50 states, 50 bottles. Collect them all to get $100.
With over 100 years of Vail Valley real estate experience, the advisors of Engel & Volkers have consistently provided the highest level of service to our clients. Previously known as Sun & Alp Real Estate, Engel & Volkers now has access to a worldwide network of 735 shops and over 7,000 advisors, allowing us to provide unparalleled national and international exposure for our properties. As Engel & Volkers, we can provide the highest standard of service to sellers and buyers of Vail Valley real estate. Come visit us in our Vail Village location.
The Epic Promise Foundation, at its root, is a way that we can all be part of something that's larger. To say to employees who really are in a moment that they need help, we've got your back. We're there for you.
Whether it's through emergency funds or educational programs, Epic Promise Foundation gives an opportunity for the company to reach out and lend a helping hand.
For a company to be able to step outside their box and support employees at this level is something that is almost unheard of.
The Epic Promise Foundation has made a huge impact on our family, and I couldn't be more grateful.
To be able to give you that little bit of cushion to go, okay, we'll be okay. I mean, that was huge.
Their offer to help was such a positive thing, and I'm so grateful for that.
I think it's about giving back, and it's about caring about our employees. If you're having a personal crisis, we're here to help you.
Epic Promise is a great part of what we do here at Vail Resorts. It speaks directly to two of our core values, which are do right and do good.
You know, we talk about the experience of a lifetime and really providing that for our guests, but also it's very important with our employees. That can end up being their experience of a lifetime, is the support that the foundation gave them to go ahead and push through a time of need.
Life can be hard, and it can throw you some real curveballs. It can be from a health crisis to a death in the family. If the foundation can take that little bit of financial stress off, it makes such a huge difference in the end.
I had just recently heard the story of Zach, who's one of our groomers here at Park City. He really needed some help financially with being able to purchase a cochlear implant.
Right before the start of the ski season, my cochlear implant broke. I felt lost. I lost my ability to communicate with people. The Epic Promise Foundation heard about my struggles and offered to help me, and I'm so grateful for that.
So I'm Jim Teeter. I've been with Vail Resorts Retail for 8 years. In March of 2016, I was diagnosed with brain cancer. When you're given news like that, you have to start from step one, which is, what do I need to take care of? And for me, that was easy. It's my daughter and my wife. And through the help of the Epic Promise Foundation, I was able to get a grant that was a huge financial help to my family and I, but more importantly was the connection and making me feel supported.
So the foundation not only provides money to people going through a hardship, we also provide educational grants for both the employee as well as the employee's children. One of our recipients is David Castillo. His father, Jose, has worked at the Marriott for over 17 years, and we're very pleased to be able to help that family send David to school and pursue his dreams.
El programa de Epic Promise, David tuvo la oportunidad de ir al colegio, lo cual estamos muy agradecidos.
Rebecca's story is pretty incredible. Here is someone who needed to drop everything and get to her brother who was in need of a bone marrow transplant.
I got there in the nick of time and could be a part of saving his life. If it wasn't for this foundation, I don't know how I would have made it.
The foundation is for everyone across the company. And The beauty of it is also that everyone can have a part in building it.
As an employee, you can donate money, of course, to the foundation. You can donate your time. You can also nominate a fellow employee, a coworker, to actually receive aid.
We can get thousands of employees across this company to pay it forward and support this foundation. That's what really takes this program to the next level.
We've been able to connect families at a time where they really needed to connect. We've been able to help people get to that next stage in their education. I can't even imagine where we're going to be at next year. It's going to be pretty amazing to see.
The idea of joining together to help support fellow employees just makes our connection to each other that much stronger.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
Gorgeous morning on this fabulous Sunday in the valley. Great day for you kids to get out there and enjoy some sunshine before you got to go sit in classrooms for the rest of the winter. That's a look at the town of Avon. You can see that circus tent, Circus Bella, right by Lake Nottingham there. So we take a peek at your daily forecast for the day. It is looking supreme out. No chance of afternoon showers today. We should have fairly cloud-free skies. Bluebird skies should be abundant throughout the course of the day. Very bright, warm sunshine as well. A high of 78 degrees today. And starting off the day a little cooler, 48 degrees to start things off in Vail. It certainly feels like fall is slowly approaching, especially in the morning hours. And when we get into the 5-day forecast, you'll see that become apparent as well. Low of about 46 degrees this evening. No chance of rain this evening or any of those afternoon showers we've sort of seen in this valley recently. Should have a great view of the moon. I have a great view of the moon right now already. That should last into this evening as well. And if you are getting on one of our 4 primary I-70 corridor resorts, you can expect temperatures at mid-mountain to be right in the mid-60s, 62 in Breckenridge, but kind of fluctuating between 65 to 67 across Vail, Beaver Creek, and Keystone. Very comfortable temperatures mid-mountain. Great for really extending those hikes. And now, looking into the 5-day forecast, temperatures declining from where we're at right now and where we have been at. I don't know if this is an oncoming sign of an early fall approaching with slightly cooler temperatures, but I love to see temps in those lower 70s. My little golden really loves to have some cooler temperatures as well. And Michelle, you got some gorgeous views out here. Maybe not quite as entertaining as the views at the film festival though, right?
No, absolutely. We definitely have some entertainment to be had in Vail today, but today is the last day. So you can still go buy individual tickets for the movies. If you buy the individual passes, you might not necessarily get to sit together if you go with a group of people. But for the last day, if you want to go check out, 1 or 2 films that are still playing, it is such a fun opportunity to go and see these up-and-coming filmmakers before they're, gone to Hollywood. So a great opportunity to check that out. And one of the films that is going to be happening today is Paris LeBlanc. So this is a fascinating story, and you definitely want to go check it out. There is an older lady in her 70s who is living in Algiers, and she travels across the Mediterranean to go find her husband, who has been supporting the family for the past 40 years, living in Paris, the war hero. She gets some help from some unlikely friends along the way. Lots of different adventures and, travel things ensue. And then she gets to Paris, and all she has is a hotel address. So she does, uses all this information, tracks him down, finally finds her husband, the war hero, to bring him back. And all of a sudden they realize that they're strangers. So we're gonna check out a trailer from this, and definitely a fun opportunity to go see some of these shows that are playing.
أنا حتى جيت من الجزائر باش نحوس لراجلي. سي مون ماري.
Non, je vois pas.
جا باش يبقى عام ولا عامين ما رجعش.
جوزك صار له زمان هون؟
48 سنة.
Mais il fait quoi, votre mari? Il travaille?
Non, il a la retraite.
On va le retrouver, votre mari, madame. À la retraite, tout le monde est fiché dans ce pays.
D'accord.
Bonjour. Excusez-moi, est-ce que vous connaissez cet homme? 48 ans qu'il travaille en France, 48 ans qu'ils sont séparés. On peut se bouger 5 minutes, non?
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
In a world where thousands of rubber ducks must fight to survive, only one is strong enough to make it through the relentless gauntlet of Gore Creek. At the end awaits a finish so grand that it lives on in legend. It's the 2019 Vail Duck Race presented by Engel & Volkers. You could win $5,000 and be eligible to win $1 million while helping to support Vail Rotary Club. To buy your duck or for more information, log on to vailduckrace.com. The Ducks start their journey in Vail Village Sunday, September 1st.
Christie Sports has 2 convenient bike shops in the Vail Valley, a new full-service shop in West Vail, and a rental shop on Bridge Street near Gondola 1. The experts at Christie Sports provide unmatched service and product knowledge, featuring mountain, bike path, and road bikes from Scott and Trek. Christie Sports has bike rentals for kids and adults, including free delivery. And expert mechanics guarantee 24-hour turnaround on basic tunes. When you need bikes in the Vail Valley, think Christie Sports.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Welcome to Signature Hole. Our adventures today have brought us to the community of Eagleville, and we are at the Eagleville Golf Club. Now, Eagleville Golf Club has been around for decades. There's a lot of history here, and it's a beautiful course, and they have a lot of options for everybody. We're going to give you a little tour around the course. We're also going to find out what the director of golf, Ryan Flam, thinks is his favorite hole. Ryan, good to see you.
Thanks, Mark.
So let's talk a little bit about this course. It's been around for how long?
Yeah, since the mid-'70s is when they first designed it. They came down in the area and saw the land and saw what creative opportunities they had to put an awesome championship golf course out here. So it's been around for quite a few years, but has developed nicely into just a great overall fun course for everyone to play.
So 18 holes of golf. Then you also have a par 3 course located just steps away from here.
Just down the road from us is our short par 3 course, which has 9 holes on it. And it's a great course for beginners or people that just want to play for about an hour or so. Okay. The longest hole is only about 130 yards long. It also has a new fun game called foot golf on the Willow Creek par 3 course. You actually kick a soccer ball towards a bigger hole and try to keep score just like you would in regular golf. So something a little bit different for a lot of different kinds of play out there.
I love it. That's way too fun. All right, if you had to pick one hole here at the Eagleville Golf Club that would be your signature hole, what would that be?
Well, you know, that's a great question because we have so many good ones, but I think that hole number 18 is my personal favorite, and a lot of the visitors that come to the golf course really like to play that hole time and time again, and that one really stands out in my mind.
Can you take time out of your day and we can go play the entire hole from start to finish?
I think that sounds great. Let's grab our clubs.
That sounds great, Ryan. Thank you.
Great day.
I know, it is a great day. Number 18 has no idea what's in store for it. Here we come. So Ryan, 7,805 feet in elevation at this tee box for 18. What does that mean for us when we're teeing off, what to expect?
Yeah, well, first of all, it's a great finishing hole, par 5, elevated tee box. You've got about 100-foot elevation drop into the fairway there. I like to hit hybrid here because if I hit driver, I'm going to go too far and get a little bit some trouble as it gets a little bit more narrow.
Would you mind taking the honors and teeing off, showing us what it's all about?
Absolutely. Sounds
all right,
great.
Sounds good.
Boom. Right there. Good swing.
See that?
Look at that. We're in the fairway. Nice. That'll play.
That's a heck of a shot, Ryan. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There it is, Ryan. You jarred that one. Thank you for letting us come out and play. Nice work.
You got it.
Like this hole number 18. If people want to come and play Eagle Vale, what would you recommend?
Yeah, we'll appreciate coming out. I think the best place to find us is going to be on our website, www.eaglevalegolfclub.com.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
Starting things off this morning with dueling celestial bodies as the moon and the sun are both at about the same place in the sky, except just facing off against one another today. I don't know what they're saying or what they're thinking. Probably nothing, because they're just giant rocks floating in space. But hey, here we are. It looks cool to us on Earth. Beautiful morning today on this fabulous Sunday. Starting things off around 48 degrees at the base of Vail. It feels a little bit warmer than that, just in terms of the air temperature. But a nice cool breeze comes by every now and again that, you know, it just makes it feel like fall is incoming. It just feels a little bit cooler than it has recently. This is the first morning I've been out this early and just had that feeling that, wow, we are really approaching the end of summertime. But high of 78 degrees today means summertime is still in full swing. No significant cloud cover, no significant precipitation. It's going to be a great day to celebrate the final day of summer for you kiddos headed back to school tomorrow. Overnight lows of about 46 degrees. Nothing entertaining to speak of in terms of the evening weather. No clouds, no rain. Just a great shot of the moon. Mr. Moon's going to come out later tonight after he goes to sleep for a little bit today. Now, if you are enjoying one of our 4 primary I-70 corridor mountains, here's a look at your mid-mountain temperatures. Mid-60s across almost all 4 of the resorts, just 62 in Breckenridge. You know, they're a little higher elevation than Keystone Vale or Beaver Creek. That's why they always come in a little bit cooler with their mid-mountain temperatures. Still comfortable though, no thunderstorms at either of our 4 resorts. Now finally, we're going to step into our weather time machine, give you a view into the future for 5 days at least. Temperatures very steady in the lower 70s, 72 to 74 degrees throughout the course of the week. Midweek, we are expecting about a 20% chance of afternoon showers, but for the most part, we're going to have a nice dry week ahead of us. That's great news to little Minnie there. It's great news to you guys. Thanks to the outlets at Silverthorne for sponsoring this weather. And coming up later on our show, we have 2 watch and wins. That's right, special Sunday, chance to win 2 different sets of prizes. You're not going to want to miss it.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
summer adventure begins in Beaver Creek. Hike, bike, jeep, climb, and discover the natural beauty of Beaver Creek Resort. Take in the alpine backdrop while jumping to new heights on the bungee trampoline and mining for treasures with gem panning. There's something for the whole family. Visit beavercreek.com/activities for more information.
Ready to break through allergy congestion? Reach for the dual action of Allegra D, the fastest non-drowsy antihistamine plus a powerful decongestant to help you overcome tough symptoms for 24-hour relief. Get back to the moment with Allegra D.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Sassy. I'm a TV host for Good Morning Vail and TV8. And when I'm not talking about the outdoors, I'm in the middle of the outdoors. I spend my free time on the rivers fly fishing.
Here at Rugs Benedict, we provide a huge selection of anything that goes on your floor. Whether it's your business or your home, we're providing wood flooring, vinyls and carpeting, commercial carpeting, residential carpeting.
We have over 1,000 area rugs here in our showroom in Avon. They range from the smallest 2x3s up to 10x14 or larger. We can do a custom rug for any place in your house. We offer traditional styles, contemporary styles, shags, nylons, wool. We have machine-made options up to handmade one-of-a-kinds.
Wood flooring has come such a long way. Of course, we have the traditional solid oak floors that we've been seeing for a century. And technology has really brought wood flooring to a new space where you can really have an engineered, extremely durable, beautiful flooring.
Our 10,000 square foot showroom is like walking into an art gallery. The textures, the colors, it's vast, it's expansive, and it's just beautiful.
Looking for area rugs or carpeting, it's something that you really want to feel and look at and touch and have the experience of. So here at Rugs Benedict, we've created so many different ways for you to really experience the product, see it installed on the floor in a large vignette. We have large pieces of the different carpets available, and we can kind of lay everything out together so you can have an experience of what it's going to look like in your home or business.
Sometimes the best way to judge if the rug is going to work for you is to try the rug in your home, in the space where you'd like to see it. If it doesn't work, bring them back and let's try more.
Since we have such a large inventory, we're able to install things in your home immediately. You can select something today and we can put it in tomorrow. The installation is as important as the product you select. So at Rugs Benedict, we've built a really strong installation team of employee installers that just work for Rugs Benedict. We provide a lifetime installation warranty on everything that we put into your home so that you have that security knowing that it'll last and perform well for you.
Frequently, clients leave saying how easy that was. That's what we want to create, a smooth process from beginning to end so everyone is happy.
Please come visit us at Rugs Benedict. We develop lifelong relationships with our customers by providing extreme value and creating beautiful spaces for your home and business.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor and let us put you in the spirits.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
That is Durkham Mountain over at Keystone, and the sun is just out full force across Colorado today. Absolutely beautiful day here in Eagle County as well. A little chilly if you're in the shade this morning, but as soon as you step into that sunshine, whoa, you can feel the difference in temperature, and it is just going to keep heating up all day. So put on that sunblock, go outside and play. We're going to reach a high of 78 this afternoon. Lots of sunshine, sort of that typical blue sky, bluebird day that you hear about here in Colorado. Really nice evening as well, nice and clear. Perfect for those backyard barbecues before everyone goes back to school. With an overnight low of 46, open those windows, help your house cool down overnight. If you are traveling along the I-70 corridor, they are still warm in Denver with a high of 96, 78 in Vail, 80 in Avon, and 88 over in Eagle. Still really hot down in Eagle at the moment. And for the next couple of days, our weather is just going to be gorgeous and sunny for the beginning of the school week too. A little bit of moisture coming in midweek in the late afternoon, but still beautiful. So we're going to check in with Eric and see how he is spending this beautiful morning on his epic morning.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
I've been reporting live from the Avon Preserve Trail Network here, and I love these trails because they're perfectly acceptable to have your dog off leash. So little Minnie and I can go on adventures and she can explore the wealth of trails available to us here. It's about 2 miles of trails kind of looping around the sagebrush here, and you know, since they are off leash, you want to make sure your dog can behave off leash and has been trained to be off leash. And this can be tricky when you're in a more urban area that doesn't have trails like this, because I'm training Minnie since she was 4 months old to be in this stuff, to be off leash. It was great to know that she could run off in a nice enclosed area and explore and be kind of a free range puppy growing up before, you know, while she grew and matured to get to the point where now she just kind of stays by me. Look at her giving shakes because she wants this treat in my hand. High five. There you go. And that's the key with dogs. You always want to have treats with them when you're training them off leash. And here's the secret. Hold the treat in your hands like I've got here, and then right by your side, and then they just want to heel. Heel. Minnie, heel. Good. So I will do this quite often with her, even at 2.5 years old. I mean, it was part of our routine from when she was 4 months old to just walk next to me without a leash with treats in my hand, just going after my hand. And now, even when I don't have treats, she just kind of hangs out by my side. It's makes her feel good, makes me feel good, and you all get to have fun with your pup off leash, especially here at the Avon Preserve Trail Network. Thanks to Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery for sponsoring this first share. Coming up next, we're going to give you a look at the town of Vail's wildfire preparedness, and then it's our watch and win. You're not going to want to miss it. Minnie, look.
This is a public service announcement for the town of Vail regarding town evacuation policies in the case of an emergency.
Residents, this is a fire evacuation. Please leave your home now.
Effective immediately, emergency officials have issued an evacuation order for all persons. If you are displaced by the evacuation,
When you are alerted of an evacuation, don't panic. If you are on Vail Mountain, you should remain in a Vail Mountain facility. Vail Resort Security is responsible for organizing shelter in mountain buildings or moving people to a safe location. Evacuation by public transportation. Respond to the nearest bus stop. Citizens will then be transported to an evacuation center. Citizens who self-evacuate should indicate they have vacated their residence by displaying a large white object inside their home. They should also turn on the porch light. Bring your pets so they will be taken care of. Safe zone. If residents are unable to evacuate in a wildfire, they should go to a pre-planned safe zone, such as a large field that is clear of brush and far away from trees. West Vail Mall, parking structures, Ford Park Fields, Vail Mountain School Fields, Bighorn Park. Self-evacuation by vehicle. Exit the area or neighborhood in the safest direction. Respond to the predetermined evacuation center, such as the Village Transportation Center. If you or a loved one are functional and access needs and will need a little extra help, you should pre-identify a network of neighbors to help provide the necessary assistance. If they are not able to assist, please call 911 to reach the Vail Police Department or Eagle County Paramedic Services so they can transport you appropriately.
In the event of an emergency evacuation, please follow these simple steps that have been laid out. Have a family and personal plan. It's our goal to ensure that everyone is out of harm's way, both our citizens and guests. Please sign up for ecalert.org for important text messages. For additional information on evacuation plans, please visit vailgov.com or eaglecounty.us. Thank you.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
2.4-mile swim, 112-mile bike, and then a marathon where I'm running them down. 140.6 miles. That's what I'm building with chocolate milk. Nutrients to refuel, protein to rebuild, backed by science.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
what time is it? It's watch and win time. And this is like your perfect little pack for a beautiful sunny day like today. So you've got this awesome hat here to, give yourself a little bit of shade. You've got, of course, your wonderful TV8 buff. And the nice thing to do with one of these on a hot day is you get it wet and then you put it in your fridge or your freezer for a little bit and then you wear it around your neck and it cools you off. And hopefully you're spending that time today outside hiking, biking, pushing yourself that little bit. You've got a little bit of boost oxygen just to help yourself go that little extra bit. And then once you get hungry, you get to try some of these red protein bars, which is a really cool plant-based protein, a great way to try something new. And of course, if you're in the sun today, you've got a little bit of Super Goop sunscreen. So again, this is like your sunny day watch and win pack here. So again, what time is it? It's watch and win time. We're gonna give this away to the first caller to call in and tell us what time it is. So 754-8888, give us a call.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
Michelle, with the heavy-hitting questions, what time it is, I thought I was easy on the watch and win prizes. I love it. I love it. Someone's going to be hyped on that prize pack. Kinsey is standing by. Give us a call. All right, let's take a look at your forecast for this fabulous Sunday. Temperatures looking absolutely divine. 78 degrees to end the summer for the kids going back to school tomorrow. Starting off around 48 degrees at the base of Vail, but then temps climbing up to 78. No clouds in the sky, no chance of precipitation, just an absolutely perfect day to soak in the sun and make the most of this amazing Sunday. And this evening, temperatures at 46 degrees, no chance of evening showers either. No cloud cover this evening, and be great stargazing weather. Great to look at the moon, who's still hanging out with me this morning, just staring at the sun, Mr. Moon. 46 degrees for the low. And then looking at the temperatures mid-mountain for our 4 primary I-70 corridor resorts, Keystone, Breckenridge, Vail, and Beaver Creek. Mid to low 60s is the story of the day for our resorts. Mid-mountain, 62 in Breckenridge because they're a little higher elevation, 67 in Keystone because it's a little lower elevation, but very similar conditions across our resorts. No afternoon thunderstorms. Looking ahead to the 5-day forecast, temperatures are going to decline ever so slightly from our 78 degree high today into the lower to mid 70s throughout the week. We do have a 20% chance of precipitation joining us about Tuesday through Thursday. Could shift one day in the front or back, but it should be a pretty gorgeous week up here in the valley. And we got another hour of Good Morning Vail and plenty more with Minnie the Golden Retriever coming up right after this. Hi, Minnie. Good girl.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, friends, and welcome to TV8's Good Morning Vail for Sunday, August 18th, 2019. That is Gondola 1, a hub of activity throughout the course of the day. That's at the base of Vail Village. Pepe's Face is right above Gondola 1, named after Pepe Gramshammer, who just passed away yesterday. And we love you, Pepe. Thanks for being one of the founders of Vail, one of the ambassadors of Vail, starting up Pepe's truly Austrian hotel. You made an indelible impact on all of our lives. I love seeing you around Vail. So Pepe, rock on, my friends. You were the man. Maybe you're hanging out in that moon watching us right now. But fun activities going on in Vail and Avon for this weekend. First one I want to get into is the Vail Film Fest. If you're a film buff like myself, you want to keep your head up to this, because this is the annual film festival in Vail where all of the upcoming directors, producers, and writers show off their films. There's a wide selection this year covering a range of topics. There's a film that was shot in Africa that revolves around what the anti-poacher female culture is sort of doing to prevent poaching. We usually get the male's perspective of anti-poaching, but this one totally around the female perspective, so that's super cool. There's a movie called Don't Be Nice, which centers around slam poetry and how our recent global events are impacting slam poets in the world. So it's topics like that you get at these film festivals. Just really unique independent films. Go check those out. Playing all day at Cine Bistro. This is the last day. And the last day of the circus is today in Avon. That's right, Circus Bella. It's a blackout tent circus. So that means you walk in the circus midday. It's going to feel like it's nighttime. It's really cool vibe there. It's got all the things you want out of a circus. They've got trapeze, they've got balancing, they've got juggling, they've got just really cool performances from this global fueled circus, normally based in the Bay Area, San Francisco. Really cool stuff. And if you're afraid of circuses, thinking that there's going to be animals doing things the animals don't want to do, there's no animals in this circus. Check them out today at 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock. And speaking of fun times, we've got Michelle Seamer in the studio. Michelle, how are you doing this morning? You having a good morning?
I am having a great morning this morning, and those are some wonderful things to do today. But if you are headed home and you're wanting to come back here, August 23rd is going to be a great time to come back, because we have the Colorado Classic, often called the Queen's Stage. It's going to be stage 2 of a bike race. So cool to watch these world-class ladies race. So the first 35 miles is on a flat track, and it's going to be just laps around Avon, really fast, really technical. And then they start their climb up Daybreak Ridge, up through Beaver Creek, and then with a descent down through Bachelor's Gulch. Really cool to watch. So lots more as well coming up for you in this next hour. We're going to be talking to the Rotary Club, and we have another watch and win coming your way. So stay with us. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with your check of the weather. And again, lots more coming up.
Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this summer at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in beautiful Glenwood Springs. You'll get unlimited turns on all of the park's awesome attractions, plus 2 cave tours for one low price with our Fun Day Pass. Only $53 for kids and $58 for adults. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, America's only mountaintop theme park.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
In a world where thousands of rubber ducks must fight to survive, only one is strong enough to make it through the relentless gauntlet of Gore Creek. At the end awaits a finish so grand that it lives on in legend. It's the 2019 Vail Duck Race presented by Engel & Volkers. You could win $5,000 and be eligible to win $1 million while helping to support Vail Rotary Club. To buy your duck or for more information, log on to vailduckrace.com. The ducks start their journey in Vail Village Sunday, September 1st.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvail.com.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, we carry flowers that signify why we want to end the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Sign up today for the Walk to End Alzheimer's event at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle on Saturday, September the 28th at 10 a.m. For more information and to register your team, please visit alz.org/walk.
This weather report is brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties, luxury vacation rentals and residential property management in the Vail Valley.
It is an absolutely beautiful day today in our valley, starting off very comfortable, right around 48 degrees. And here's a shot looking out over Edwards to the west, Eagle a little bit further than that. We got the Single Tree neighborhood just over those hills, and I am really enjoying this morning hike. I highly recommend you get out there, finish up your cup of coffee, finish up Good Morning Vail with us, and then go out and explore this morning before the temperatures heat up too much. We are getting as high as 78 degrees today on this final day of summer for all of our little kiddos headed off to school today. My kiddo doesn't go to school because she's a dog, so she gets to enjoy the rest of summer, but the rest of you guys, you got to go back to school tomorrow. No chance of precipitation this afternoon, no clouds in the sky. It's just looking like a perfect Sunday. And looking at the evening now, low of 46 degrees this evening, similar to the daytime, no chance for precipitation, no cloud cover, very smooth sailing evening, rolling into tomorrow on Monday. And now let's pan our view out, look at the I-70 corridor. Denver, very warm, upper 90s for Denver. Holy cow, summer is just relentless in Denver right now. 96 degrees, 78 in Vail, 80 in Avon, and then 88 further west of us in Eagle. No chance of showers or any activity across the I-70 corridor. It's looking like a perfect day to be headed down to Denver or to Eagle to go do a little mountain biking. Now looking ahead to the future, that 5-day forecast, temperatures declining ever so slightly to the mid to lower 70s throughout the majority of the week. The big thing you want to focus on is that 20% chance of afternoon showers occurring really the majority of the week. Most days next week we are slated to see some afternoon showers. No, there is a low pressure system kind of building along the coast of California, and potentially that will be joining us after the next 5 days. But for the foreseeable beginning future, it's looking great. Thanks to Triumph Mountain Properties for sponsoring this weather. Coming up next, Michelle has got our book report for the day, and then later a watch and win.
The book report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
So if you have not heard of the Spark Studio over at the Eagle Valley Library District, oh, I can't wait to tell you about this because it's so much more than a book report or books. So normally this would be at the Eagle Library. Due to the construction, it is currently at the Gypsum Library. And it is all about interaction. It's learning by doing. So if you are 5 to 14, you have to be with an adult. Mom or dad will sign the release liability. They'll spend time in the studio with you, make an appointment so you can learn how to use the tools. And they have things like a 3D printer, a virtual reality system, a whole professional camcorder kit that you can check out. Now, if you're 15 and older, once your parents sign the release, you can go in and use it by yourself. You can make appointments up to 2 weeks in advance to use some of this. And when you make your initial appointment, you want to let them know what product in the studio that you're really interested in, and they'll try and pair you up with someone who matches your interests to sort of go over maybe that 3D printer or to go over, how to get the best experience with the virtual reality. So after you learn how to use all your tools, if the Spark Studio is available, you can go in anytime, or again, you can make that appointment up to 2 weeks in advance to use it. So if you're looking for something else to do, we're going to have some info coming up on how you can have an epic weekend.
They made the original hot.
Used to shake up my hot flamings and mix them with Doritos. Talking about far back, we go way, way, way back. I don't care about that. I ain't sure my snacks.
The original. Now it's hot.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Well, if you're looking to maximize your fun in our valley or Summit County, well, you've come to the right place. It's our tour day epic. I'm going to let you know what's going on at Vail, Beaver Creek, Keystone, and Breckenridge. I'm going to open things up with Eagle County, where we are currently located. Talk about mountain biking and road biking. Primarily road biking on Vail Pass. I don't know why I said mountain biking, because it's road biking. You can check out the Vail Pass bike tours from Vail Sports. Essentially, they drive you in a van to the top of Vail Pass. They eliminate the difficult piece of this, the highly athletic piece of this, and then you get a tour guide to cruise you down Vail Pass. And they'll point out all the various landmarks, things like King Arthur's Rock, Timber Falls, Pitkin Falls, cool waterfalls, the Black Lakes at the top of Vail Pass. You're going to get all that info on one of these tours, and it's just a really easy, mellow cruise through East Vail and the golf course from the top of Vail Pass. It's a blast. You don't want to miss that. And then Beaver Creek, in just a couple weeks, is going to be kicking off their Oktoberfest. Their Oktoberfest in Beaver Creek starts a little bit earlier than when you would normally think that Oktoberfest would start. It's actually starting August 30th through September 1st. An Oktoberfest. It's got tons of fun events. It's more of a family-friendly event than what you normally think of as Oktoberfest at Beaver Creek. So it's not just centered around drinking. They've also got pretzel tosses and bratwurst eating competitions, and just really fun for the whole family things. Of course, you can still get your souvenir steins. All of that's going on August 30th through September 1st in Beaver Creek. And now, Michelle, why don't you give us a little bit of a heads up on what's happening in Summit County this weekend?
Yeah, lots of fun stuff is going to be happening in Summit County as well. They're going to be having their Oktoberfest kicking off Saturday, August 31st as well, although just one day at Keystone. So this way you can go to Keystone and then you can go to Beaver Creek and you can hit both of them and collect all your steins, because that's such a fun, popular thing. I know a lot of people collect, and they have a great deal over in Keystone for their stein. It is $35 to get your beer stein. That comes with 3 free beers. And so by the time you've had your beers, you're only paying $5 for your stein. So that is an absolutely great deal. And then you can go and collect all your different steins. And Keystone is actually having their Kidtopia with their Oktoberfest. So it's very kid friendly as well. They have a Make It, Take It program where they're making pretzel necklaces, and the kids can take them with them. They have polka dancing for the little kids to teach them how to do it. Lots of fun things with that. But if your kids are looking for a little bit more adventure, maybe you're looking for a little bit more adventure, if you go over to Breckenridge, they have the Expedition Zipline Tour. So this is going to be a half-day tour with a guide. Get all that adrenaline out. You're going to go through 8 zip lines over a mile with those awesome views of Summit County and the ore bucket area of Breckenridge. Really cool to go and do. If you don't quite have time to do the full half-day adventure, they have a smaller version that is just 2 zip lines, still taking you up over 50 feet off the ground, still super fast soaring on those zip lines. And maybe you've got that little guy with you. They have a little tiny zip line, the little flyer for the littlest members of your family to sort of dip their feet in and check it out and see if this is something that they like. And oh my gosh, so much to do around here in Colorado. You can also head up to Crested Butte, and just heading up to Crested Butte, the drive alone is worth it. But they are going to be having their adaptive competition championships over there, the Adaptive Sports Championships. That's going to be taking place August 23rd to the 25th. And it's all about, inclusion, friendly competition, getting everyone out there, lots of mountain bike adaptations. So really fun event to go check out, really great group cause to go support and cheer on, as well as Crested Butte is such a really fun old town to just go walk through, check out, then you can come back for the winter because they get some of the best snow in Colorado as well. So go check it out in the summer, walk around, make your plans to come back for the winter. So great stuff. Stay with us. We'll be right back with your check of the weather.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
That is a look at Wildwood over in Vail, and I love it when the sunlight just lights up the hillside like that. It's absolutely beautiful. And we are going to have a lot of sunlight today because that sun is going to be warming everything up today. We're going to be reaching a high of 78. If you are in the sunshine this afternoon, it is going to feel really warm. Put on that sunblock. Get outside, have a plan to cool off, maybe go to the lake or go hiking, beside one of the streams, because it is going to be beautiful. So you need to get outside and enjoy all of that sunshine, especially before everyone heads back to school tomorrow. We're going to have an overnight low of 46, clear skies throughout the night to start your week off. If you're going to be traveling to one of the other resorts today, 65 at Vail Mid-Mountain, 66 in Beaver Creek, 62 in Breckenridge, they're just that little bit higher, keeps it a little bit cooler. 67 in Keystone, and it's going to be a beautiful start to the week. Lots more sunshine again tomorrow, another blue sky day. Once we get into Tuesday and Wednesday, we do have that slight chance of showers, only about a 20% chance of showers, mainly as you get to the later part of the afternoon when those showers come in. And then going into the weekend, those showers sort of dissipate and we have a beautiful weekend coming your way for the following weekend. We're going to check in with Eric and see how he's spending his epic weekend next.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Christie Sports Local Bike Shop with the Valley's newest full-service bike shop in Westvale and rental bikes available in Vail Village.
Well, all morning I've been at the Avon Preserve Trails, West Avon Preserve Trails, here in Avon. It's just on the north side of the highway at the end of Nottingham Road. Now, it's a great trail for hiking your dog around, off-leash dog hikes, but also for you would adrenaline junkies. It also has some of the best mountain biking trails in the entirety of the state, and especially the downhill focused one. Now the shadows from the sun are making it a little tough to see this trail, so you gotta follow my fingers here as I point it out through the sagebrush. So after a great climb, maybe 7-8 mile climb, you get to the top here and you get a trail called Lee's Way Down. And it starts where there's a little bench over there and it snakes its way down the side of this run through the sagebrush. Big tall berms. It's hard to tell from up here, but some of those berms are 4 or 5 feet tall, so you're really deep in there. It just allows you to hold your speed around these corners, and it's so fast. And then as you start carving your way onto the side of this mountain, that's where there's big rock drops, some big tabletop jumps, and then at the very bottom they've got some 7 to 15 foot tall tabletops, or not tall but long, tabletop jumps for the bike. So it really is the ultimate in terms of having a bike course, but not necessarily having to take a chairlift up. You're just using your leg gondolas to get up here. So it's a good blend of both downhill and uphill. And I'm going to show off the uphill trails in just a little bit. We're going to take a little bit more of a look at those. But for now, we're going to take a little break and then check in with Michelle in the studio, who's got the Vail Rotary Duck Race. It's going to be great.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
There can be a lot of confusion as to how to make your home more sustainable and more energy efficient. And that's why Holy Cross Energy is the #1 place to contact to find out if your home is energy efficient. And Brian, tell us a bit more about your auditing program.
That's absolutely right. The first thing you want to do, like you go to the doctor and get a physical exam, is to get this energy audit for your home or for your workplace. Our auditors will come out free of charge, conduct a look around the facilities using standard methods, and probably come up with 4 or 5 things that you can do that are real easy ways of saving electricity and managing your input on the environment.
And not as complicated as, say, replacing insulation or windows, but there's some much more simple things.
There are some easy things, changing lighting, having a controllable thermostat. These will all be recommendations. And then you can go to our website and get rebates for the new equipment that you may need through our programs and services. So it's a double bang for the buck.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Brian, for coming on. Definitely check out Holy Cross Energy, get an auditor to your house, and save some money.
In a world where thousands of rubber ducks must fight to survive, only one is strong enough to make it through the relentless gauntlet of Gore Creek. At the end awaits a finish so grand that it lives on in legend. It's the 2019 Vail Duck Race presented by Engel & Volkers. You could win $5,000 and be eligible to win $1 million while helping to support Vail Rotary Club. To buy your duck or for more information, log on to vailduckrace.com. The ducks start their journey in Vail Village Sunday, September 1st.
I know a lot of people have heard of the rubber duck race that we were just showing, but what is the rubber duck race? So we're going to talk to Vail Rotary to learn a little bit more about this rubber duck race that's going to be coming up. So good morning, John. Thanks for joining. So I love your shirt, by the way. Very appropriate. So tell me a little bit about the rubber duck race coming up.
So on September 1st, we're going to let 12,000 little yellow rubber ducks down Gore Creek.
And that in itself, 12,000 little duckies going down Gore Creek is just so much fun to go and cheer on.
Yeah, and this is really for Vail Rotary. This is our big fundraiser for the year. And so folks come out, they can adopt a duck. We'll be out at the farmers market today. We're there every Sunday leading up to Labor Day weekend and adopt a duck. And it all goes to help us fund activities, fund things in the valley. Your duck might wind up helping a family have nutritious food. It may help a young lady be the first person in their family to go to college, or it could actually help a senior stay in their house with extra services.
You guys have all great causes, whether locally or internationally. The Rotary Club is just known for, helping defeat polio, all sorts of wonderful things. One of the really big deals, I think, with donating to the Rotary Club, whether it is a donation through a duck or just a donation, is that gets matched, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. We actually have 3 clubs here in the Valley, and we all pool our money together. But we're actually able to go out across Colorado, across the U.S., across the world, and get other clubs to help us match. So for every dollar that somebody gives us, it might get increased by 6 times.
So that's such a big deal because, everyone likes to help a lot of these causes that you mentioned. But if I just give sometimes directly to those causes, that's great, but if I give it to you guys to give to those causes, that's going to make that money sort of double and triple, hopefully.
Yeah, and the other thing that's really great here in the Valley is a lot of the businesses also help us. So like the title sponsor for the duck race this year is Engel and Volkers, right? But there are all sorts of other businesses in the Valley that they really kind of help us do what we do without having to incur a lot of expense. So it's really a fantastic opportunity for the Valley.
And such a fun thing,
Yeah.
Absolutely. So you're going to be at the farmers market today. I don't know if you are, but there's going to be someone from the Rotary Club at the farmers market today selling these duckies, and not only the duckies that race, but you can also purchase a little ducky to take with you as well, correct?
Yeah, we have little souvenir ducks. So we have Christmas ducks, as somebody here was talking about earlier. We have veil ducks, and we also have character ducks. And these are for the kids a lot of times. So it's a duck they can take home with them and remember their trip here to Vail.
Yeah, you can take them home, put them in the bathtub, have duck training, before you before you come to the race. That's great. And then not only at the Vail Farmers Market, as we get closer to the event, we usually see you guys at some of our local grocery stores as well, selling the ducks.
Yeah, there'll be folks at some of the grocery stores up and down the Valley. If you're walking around, you may just run into somebody who pulls out a pair of duck papers and says, "Hey, would you like to adopt a duck?" So it's really something that the entire Valley gets into, and it's really a great time leading up to the duck race. It's also a great time on September 1st when everybody gets to watch the ducks race.
Absolutely, it's like a cowboy downhill for ducks. So September 1st, anyone can win, and it puts you in a pool to win some great money prizes as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. So the first prize is $5,000. But we actually take out an insurance policy that you have a chance to win $1 million. We almost had somebody win a few years ago. We were just a few numbers off. So we're really excited. We're hoping that somebody's going to get that $1 million this year.
And it's a great cause to get out, support, take the whole family out, enjoy the day. Coming up, we're going to have a check of your local weather.
This weather report is brought to you by Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Elevate your adventure this summer at America's only mountaintop theme park.
Beautiful day today on this fabulous Sunday. Just a light breeze in the air on top of the Avon Preserve trails, and we're expecting temperatures to stay fairly comfortable throughout the course of the day. Starting off around 48 degrees, getting as high as 78 degrees today. No chance of precipitation. Very little cloud cover in the sky, and just all in all, the perfect day you could ask for here in the mountains. It's going to be great to get out there and really make the most of your last day before school starts up for you little ones. Evening lows of 46 degrees today, and we're expecting no cloud cover, no precipitation to persist on into the evening time as well. So beautiful day leads to beautiful evenings.
Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know. Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it!
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
Welcome to the Eagle Ranch Golf Course, an 18-hole public course located just 30 minutes west of Vail. Eagle Ranch offers the longest season of any golf course in the Vail Valley. Designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, Eagle Ranch features wide fairways and 5 tee boxes to play from and is truly fun for the whole family. Let's go over to the driving range and meet head pro Jeff Boyer and learn a little bit more about the course. Nice looking swing there, Jeff.
Thanks, Henry. Great to see you. Welcome to Eagle Ranch.
Thanks for having us. So Eagle Ranch is truly one of my favorite golf courses around. Really fun to play, close to Vail. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what makes it so special?
You know, Eagle is really a family-oriented community, and so is the golf course. It's a great golf course for just about any golfer to play. It's a little bit more spread out, not quite as high of elevation changes, makes it more straightforward. And you can hit driver on most of the par 4s and par 5s, which people like to be able to do, especially with the altitude here and the ball flies further. On average, it's probably 8 to 10 degrees warmer than Vail. The golf course, because of that, is in great shape for much of the season.
One of my favorite things about Eagle Ranch is actually the grill back here. Great place to eat. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, the grill is great. Great food and cocktails, beers, right here at the clubhouse.
So there's a lot of great holes to choose from, but what would you consider to be the signature hole here at Eagle Ranch?
The most memorable is definitely number 12. It requires a lot of precision but power, long enough to carry the second shot, which you have to make over a creek that runs through the hole.
Sounds like a great challenge. Let's go give it a try.
All right. You ready?
Ready.
All right.
Worried about this hole though.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
Looks like a fun day to play.
Yeah, it's going to be gorgeous.
All right, Jeff, so we've made it out to 12. Tell me what makes it the signature hole.
Well, it's a beautiful hole, and it's also a very challenging one to play. You have to hit a long and precise drive off of the tee. Then you're forced to make a decision on whether or not to lay up on your second shot or try to get over the creek that is out there. And then you have a third shot to a fairly level green. But one thing that you can't see from the tee box here is we actually have an alternate green. It was too challenging for the everyday golfer, so we built an alternate green, and that's the one that most people use. But the old green is actually really fun to play, and maybe we should try that today.
I'm up for the challenge, let's do it.
All right. Good ball.
Ooh. Nice.
Nice drive right in the middle.
Right where you told me to hit it.
The end of the fairway is 125 yards if you want to lay up, but you've only got 160 to clear the creek and hit it to this safe area over here. 180 or 190 really puts you in a perfect spot up there.
Let's do it.
Perfect.
That'll play.
Oh, baby.
Man, that's a tight little green there, huh?
It is, isn't it? Great putt, Henry.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks so much for having us, showing us your signature hole. I'm hungry. I'm going to go down to the grill and grab a burger, but you should come out to the Eagle Ranch Golf Club.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
That is a look at Spruce Saddle, and it is going to be such a beautiful day up there. If you're looking to head up there, just take the Centennial chairlift up there and you can play some frisbee disc golf. They've got some long games, just a great place to go get some lunch because that sun is going to be out. There's going to be Colorado bluebird blue skies. So get outside and enjoy it because it's going to heat up all day today. We're going to reach a high of 78 by this afternoon. So put on that sunblock if you are headed up the hill. Clear skies throughout the day, possible a few clouds building in the afternoon, but it should be pretty dry and it should continue to stay dry through the night, cooling down this evening to a low of 46 with the sun setting just after 8 o'clock at 8:01. Just enough time to get all the kids ready for bed, ready for that first day of school tomorrow. If you're at one of our other resorts today, we're looking at 65 Mid-Mountain in Vail, 66 in Beaver Creek, 62 in Breckenridge, and 67 over in Keystone. And then looking ahead into the next couple of days, a beautiful school week ahead, lots of dry weather. Sunny and dry tomorrow for that first day out on the playground. A little bit of moisture moving in midweek as we have that 20% chance of showers as we get to the middle of the week. But overall, great sunny days ahead of us. And, you know, coming up, again, it's my favorite time. What time? It's going to be Watch and Win time again. So stay with us.
Hey, thanks a lot, Michelle. That's right, you had a chance to give away stuff before, now it gets to be me. And instead of focusing on adrenaline-fueled prizes like we had a previous Watch and Win, we're going to focus on prizes that are a little bit more set up for your brain. To help you learn some more stuff at the Vail Symposium. Now, this week's Vail Symposium topic is something that's likely to affect one of us in at least one way or another, either through relatives or personal experience, and that's Alzheimer's. Because as our population gets older and as a larger percentage of the population lives longer, that means there's more people at a risk of developing Alzheimer's. It's a memory-affecting disease, really bad news. You forget all about who you are and those around you. And we're looking for cures and ways to sort of press back against Alzheimer's and reduce it. So Vail Symposium is bringing in two neurosurgeons. One of them, Dr. Samantha Holden and Dr. Michael Beer, will be with Vail Symposium at Monday, August 19th, 5:30 p.m. So that's tomorrow at the Sebastian. So we're going to give away 2 tickets to this right now. We just want first caller to get us a call, and you can win 2 tickets to Vail Symposium tomorrow evening, 970-754-8888. Give us a call, win some tickets, learn some stuff. Stick with TV8.
The extraordinary is a promise only Beaver Creek can deliver. The extraordinary is filled with infinite ways to spend your time together, where thoughtful details create a place for you to truly belong. And one-of-a-kind experiences are shared together. Beaver Creek. Belong in the extraordinary.
We are here in Leadville, Colorado at the Leadville Railroad, catching up with Kirsten, and her mom and dad have owned the train for a long time, and this is a family business for you, right?
It is. We've been running it since 1988, and the entire family is involved, and we keep finding more people to help us out.
Do you have a lot of family members that work with the train, or do you have friends that come in, or how does the whole process work for bringing people on board? I like to say on board.
We actually have an amazing group of people. Both my parents have been running it. My brother's head of track maintenance. And other than that, we've got a tremendous number of families that work here. The woman in the depot, her mother, and her sister all work here. So we've got a bunch of people that are all real close-knit group, and we love coming to work every day.
I think it's great. It's such a beautiful day up here in Leadville. It's amazing. And we are starting to load the train up. We had Lynette announce all aboard just a few minutes ago. The train's going to be leaving here shortly. And tell us about the train a little bit. Like, how long has the train been in operation? How long has your family owned the business?
So trains have been running through Leadville since the 1800s. My parents purchased the business in 1988 and have been running it as a family-friendly business ever since, getting as many people to come up here from the surrounding areas as we can, just to check out the wonderful city of Leadville.
Leadville's there's so much history here, you know, it's an amazing place, and you've got such a great operation. If someone wants to go on the train, like they're calling to find out the details, like give me and the viewers an idea of what it's like to be on the train, what they can expect, what to bring, how it all works.
All right, so as you can see, we've got open and enclosed cars. So when you come, you want to bring layers. It's Leadville, we're at 10,000 feet. It really is a good idea to bring a couple of layers of clothes with you. You're always welcome to bring your picnic lunch. Along with that, you need your camera so that you can take some perfect pictures for the fall season or the summer season. As we're up here, we've got wildlife, wildflowers, everything that you can see as we go on. And we do have a stop, get off, walk around, see the caboose, see the engine. So you've got lots of opportunities on board, as well as a conductor who's pointing out various things along the way, giving you a little bit of the background, the history, both on railroads as well as Leadville itself.
Now, how long does the train ride take?
The train ride is 2.5 hours long on a regularly scheduled trip. We do have some weekends where we've got a 3-hour trip, and those are just special tours where we take an extra mile up to Devil's Tail Tangent, and you get to see a little bit more of the line as well as an overview of the Climax molybdenum mine.
How amazing. How long is the train? Like how many cars are there? How many people can it accommodate? And from what I understand, people can freely move around the train.
Yes, we like to have it accessible for pets, adults, kids, everybody to pick and choose where they want to be. You want to start in a beautiful open car like this on a sunny day and move into an enclosed car. If it becomes cloudy, we're going to go rain or shine. So you've got lots of options. We've got 7 whole cars, 3 enclosed, 1 with a roof but no sides, and 2 open cars, and you can move around. We do have an engine and caboose available. You're welcome to ride in those. They're special trips, special fees, one-way trip, either on the way up or down. But for people who are major train enthusiasts, I certainly recommend it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And if you're into photography, shoot for the caboose.
Shoot for the caboose. You heard it right from Kirsten. So I have another question for you. If someone wants to book any kind of a private function, do you do private functions at all?
Absolutely. We've done weddings. We've done private parties for businesses and different things like that. It's really a great way to just kind of come together and mingle.
So come together and mingle on the Leadville Railroad. People want to check it out. They can go to Leadville-train.com. Kirsten, thanks for being here today. Can you take us out with a little bit of a all aboard, and I'll honk the horn. How about that?
It's a deal.
Go for it.
All aboard!
We're up here in Leadville at the Leadville Railroad, a short drive from Denver and Vail. Make a day of it, make a weekend of it. Come on up to Leadville and check out the Leadville train.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know. Cooper? Here, boy!
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets, backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
What a beautiful, beautiful sunny day we have going on out there in Eagle County today. We just had Minnie out and about running through that shot looking towards Avon and Beaver Creek up there. And hey, you know, it is going to be really warm out today. The sun is going to be out all day. We're going to heat up to about 78 degrees. And if you are in the sun, that's going to feel really hot. So if you're out and about with a furry little friend like Eric, be really careful about the roads and the bike paths because they can actually get really hot for their little feet. So make sure they've got a little spot to cool down on or, you know, a little bit of grass to get up on. But it'll be a beautiful day with that sunshine out there today. Put on that sunblock if you are walking that puppy dog. Tonight we're going to drop down to a low of about 46. Again, we are going to have nice, clear skies if you are out there today. Sun setting at 8:01 today. If you are traveling through the I-70 corridor, still really warm in the west, 88 in Eagle, 80 in Avon, 96 in Denver. Still really hot down in Denver. Don't go back down there. Stay in the mountains because we just have perfect temperatures for the next couple days. You might as well stay up here and enjoy our sunny skies, cool temperatures in the low to mid 70s. We're going to check in with Eric next on his epic morning and see how he's finishing out his epic morning.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Well, I've been hanging out at the West Avon Preserve Trails, giving you guys some great views. This is one of my favorite places for off-leash dog walking and mountain biking, and I kind of give you a preview of what the downhill mountain biking was like here, but I want to show you guys a couple trails for uphill and how you're going to navigate the West Avon Preserve Trail Network system. And as we look in this valley here, this is where all the uphill trails are. If you'll recall, the downhill trail Lee's Way was over on that bluff. Now we go over here, we've got two different trails that are visible. Very different trails. The first one I want to discuss is the one that stays low elevation. That's called Wise Way. That is not as steep as the other, but it's a little bit longer. So if you want to extend your ride, but less of a grunt style ride, Wise Way is the way to do it. And then Saddle Ridge, that Saddle Ridge climb, much steeper, but a little bit shorter. It's a good grunt climb. You can make it up in about 30 minutes if you're athletic, maybe 45 minutes if you're not quite as good as of a biker. And then that gets you to that Lee's Way down trail, which is an incredible downhill section. Definitely worth getting the full ride in. Some climb before your downhill. Really soak in the outdoors and make the most of the amazing exercise you can get mountain biking. Or just chew on a bush like this little one has been doing behind me, causing all kinds of distractions. You little bush chewer. Get out here and make the most of a gorgeous Sunday. Thanks to Christie Sports for sponsoring my previous epic morning, but I didn't thank them. So get a bike at Christie Sports in Westvale, bring it to the Avon Trails. Have a great day, and we're going to take a little look at Coyote Cafe, which is located in Beaver Creek, right over there. Hi, Coyote Cafe.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Up here in Beaver Creek, you're going to find the Coyote Cafe, which is a restaurant and a bar, and a great place to spend some time with your family and your friends. Spending time with us today, Jeff Forbes. He's the owner of this more than 3-decade-old restaurant and bar. Thanks for being here.
You bet. Thank you.
How you been? Good?
I've been doing well.
So
yes.
we had a nice chat a little bit ago about the process. So you have some unique stuff that happens here. You had a relationship with Herradura Tequila, and you used to have these, they were hand-selected barrels of tequila.
Correct.
Specific to the Coyote Cafe,
correct,
right?
Yes, exactly.
And now you're moving, those are done with that tequila, now you're looking for more, and you have Patron. So a relationship with Patron.
We do. We have a relationship with Patron, the same type of thing. It's called a double barrel añejo with the Patron, and what they do is they'll move certain of their stock into smaller barrels.
That's
and
right, it's a double barrel.
It's a double barrel, exactly. They'll age it in a smaller barrel. It could be American oak, French oak, used oak, new oak, and it gives each tequila, each barrel a very, very distinct taste.
Now, you go to Mexico to taste these, or how did it work with Patron?
Patron, they actually brought the samples here, so we have not been to the Patron distillery yet. I'm really excited to go, though, because
right, I bet.
We can take a trip down there. Heard it's beautiful, so one of these days.
So they bring a handful of barrels, and you get to sample different flavored of these double barrel tequilas to find out which one you like the most, and that becomes the Coyote Cafe's single tequila, your own.
It's our signature tequila. This particular year, it's barrel 22 was the barrel number we got last year. We picked up barrel 39. And this year, I believe it's all American oak. Last year, it was a blend of American and French.
That sounds so good. Now, you make these custom margaritas, these handmade, fresh squeezed margaritas here on a regular basis. Tell us about that.
Absolutely. You know, we use fresh squeezed lime juice, fresh squeezed orange juice, agave nectar, and water to make them. Even our house is fresh squeezed. And we do have a really good selection of other tequilas, not just the Patrons, but actually that's a fun part of my job is I get to try a bunch of different tequilas and decide which ones we like.
I think that's great. And you also do a lot with craft beers.
We
That's
do.
a big part of what you do here. Tell us about that.
We do just Colorado craft beers. And the amount of craft beers it's exploded in Colorado, as you know. So again, we taste different ones and see what we think would fit best with our clientele here.
So we need to make it crystal clear, though, that it's not just about the margaritas and the craft beers. They also have a full menu. You have a great location. You have great food. So over 30 years you've been here, and people keep coming through those doors. What is it about, would you say, this place that really resonates well with the visitors and the locals?
Well, you know, I think it's a comfortable place to be. We're low-key, and people just recognize it. I mean, I see the same people year after year after year. It's great. It's nice to see them.
How do people find you here in Beaver Creek?
You know, we're just one level above the mezzanine, right next to the main ticket office.
And then probably your website also is a pretty good resource also if people want to check out a little bit more about who you are, right?
Sure. Yeah, it's coyotecafe.net.
Jeff, thanks. Cheers to you.
Thank you. Cheers.
Here's to a great season, and thanks for your time. Stop by the Coyote Cafe, located, like Jeff said, just one escalator ride up to the left from the base of Beaver Creek. We'll be right back.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket again. It's like, hello, that's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
TV8 has worked for me and for Betteridge in several different examples. It's not only worked just for the locals who watch TV8 and come in and say they saw me on TV8, but of course all the tourism that we come in that comes into the store, we have all kinds of people coming in saying, I saw you on TV8, and that is gold to someone who is a business and for marketing to actually have them come in and say, I saw you on this media.
How good does that look? Garfinkel's right here in Lion's Head. How are you?
I was waiting for you to stop cooking here. Today we're going to be cooking a little bit of health.
Hot German rye bread.
Fresh out of the oven,
Yes.
some butter. I love it.
So we get a nice kind of texture in the fish, golden brown crust.
Okay. The food looks great and smells even better.
Cheers to you.
Well, thanks for joining us this morning. Hopefully you're going to make Sunday your fun day today. Get out there, enjoy this beautiful day. We'll be back live again tomorrow from 7 a.m. to 9. We're going to have Dan Smith with Vail Mountain Rescue. I love talking to him, all the stories he tells us. And I know they have done some recoveries this past week, so it'll be good to hear what's going on there. We're going to have the Eagle River Youth Coalition in here to tell us about their music festival coming up. Of course, we'll have some information on how to have an epic morning yourself, all the fun things to get out there and do this week, along with your local weather. So thanks for joining me, Michelle, in the studio, Eric and Minnie out and about. It is going to be such a beautiful day today. Hopefully you're having your coffee, you're making your plan. Put on that sunblock, get outside and have some fun before everyone goes back to school tomorrow.